Clark County Today is brought to you by Target Zero with the goal of eliminating traffic fatalities in Washington by 2030. Take the pledge today. Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com.
Hey everyone, Jacob Granneman here with your Tuesday evening update from Clark County Today. Well, the Vancouver City Council took a step closer to making their first adjustments in the multifamily tax exemption program, which has come under some scrutiny recently. One of those changes is to eliminate the word affordable in favor of the term income-based housing. That would more clearly reflect that these units aren't necessarily affordable when held up against the actual average income in Vancouver. The program uses the Portland area median income, which is around 30% higher than the city of Vancouver median income. Developers can also get tax breaks for including public improvements as part of their projects, but the council wants to remove some of those items, such as the enhanced design or landscaping, and require that parking be within a structure and not on the street. The council also could vote on this week to expand the MFTE program to include a 2-acre parcel, which is currently home to Joe's Crab Shack and the Husong and Larry's restaurants. A public hearing and final vote is scheduled for next Monday's council meeting. To read more about the proposed changes, check out the full story at clarkcountytoday.com. Well, there will be at least one new face on the Vancouver City Council to start the new year. Linda Glover, currently the council's mayor pro tem, announced this week that she would not be seeking a second term in November. Glover said that her decision came following recent conversations with the Community Task Force on Council Representation, and that she hopes a person of color, ideally from the city's underrepresented east side, could gain her seat. One candidate has already announced his plans to run for the position 3 seat held by Glover. Glenn Young, a fixture at the City Council meetings since 2017, announced his candidacy in late February. Young, a self-employed realtor and contractor, is co-chair of the Haug Neighborhood Association and was a vocal critic of the council's West Side Bike Mobility Plan. If you want to reach out to your state senator or county councilor and let them know how you feel about an issue, the League of Women Voters of Clark County is making doing so a little easier with a handy collection of names and elected officials in Clark County and their contact information. Published annually, the League's They Represent You has been updated with the names of new and returning officials. It is available by going to the League homepage. League past President Judy Stanton said the pandemic has prompted the League to emphasize the digital version of They Represent You, although some print copies will also be available in time. In the past, print copies have been made available at city halls and libraries. The League of Women Voters is a nonpartisan grassroots civic organization that encourages informed and active participation in government. Anyone can be a member, and you can find more info on the group and They Represent You at clarkcountytoday.com. Well, remote learning hasn't kept Woodland High School sophomore Jaylee Graham from making a difference in her community. Graham recently created a video to teach Carrie Hansen's 4th graders at Columbia Elementary School how to sign the school's Woodland Way pledge using American Sign Language. Hansen wanted her students to learn how to use American Sign Language to sign the school's pledge about making good decisions and exhibiting good behaviors. Hansen reached out to Kim Novak, Woodland High School's American Sign Language teacher, who enlisted Graham to record a video teaching the 4th grade class how to sign the pledge. Graham comes from a family of teachers herself, and while she does not know what she wants to do after high school yet, she has had the thought about going into education like her mother and grandmother. Graham decided to take ASL at the high school because one of her family's friends is deaf. Knowing how to sign the Woodland Way has also increased student engagement, according to Hansen, who said that students particularly enjoyed having Hansen join them, learning the new language. Well, injuries can be on the harsh side of sports, and Paul Valencia talked to a couple football players who got injured this week. They have no regrets, though. They are just grateful they got the chance to play. Here's Paul.
All sports have risk. Injuries can happen at any time. Still, after all that high school athletes have endured over the past year just to get back on the field, it seems especially cruel when an athlete goes down with a season-ending injury. Mason Pretty, the quarterback of Columbia River, played 2 games and 1 quarter. It's better than 0 games, he told me. He appreciated every single snap of his senior season. Liam Mallory, a junior at Union, played 1 game and a quarter. "The game's the game. What can you do?" he said. "I still enjoyed every single moment." Hawkinson's Jake Tallarico also suffered an injury this week. Hawkinson coach Rick Steele feels for him and any athlete who gets hurt. He also said that his players know the risks and they will tell you it is worth it to play the game they love. And after the past year, playing this game means more than ever.
Thanks, Paul. In COVID-19 news, Clark County's rate of new cases dropped again for the 6th consecutive week, though only slightly, falling to 103.4 cases per 100,000 people for the period ending March 8th. Clark County Public Health reported 18 new cases since Monday with no new deaths. Hospitalizations fell slightly again with 17 confirmed and 1 suspected case, making up just over 3% of bed space. Well, those are all the stories we've got for you today. You can share your thoughts with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, where we encourage you to like and subscribe to stay up to date. If you like what you're seeing and hearing, there's a way you can help. Tell the folks you know about us. If you'd like to share a news tip or story suggestion with us, those can be emailed to news@clarkcountytoday.com. From all of us, I'm Jacob Graneman. As always, thank you for watching. We'll be back with you again tomorrow.